any police officer, even if they're black, they're going to be racist toward blacks first, and of course Native Americans and, well, Latinos, and not as much Asians for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, obviously, like I say, the issue is the Constitution. Okay, the police thing was set up for the destruction of anything that is not, you know, white male. Every single anybody's harboring them, aiding them, abetting them. What's the word I'm trying to think? Enabling. I'm trying to. The reason I'm laughing is because I'm thinking about, like, the AA and NA meetings I go to, because pretty much across the board, people are aiding in it, abetting and enabling the addicts. Oh, I felt good. I'm I'm hoping I can get that on video. It's kind of cool. I know. I think I'd make a video. I'm wearing a shirt about that, and it was like raining and stuff today, so I'm not outside. No beach today. The temperature got right now it's like 69 degrees, which is really frigid cold. So I think about the whole, like, law enforcement thing, justice, police, and my involvement with them. Where did this come from today? Just, I mean, some things have been happening in the neighborhood here. I'm in a, like, ghetto part of the ghetto of Daytona Beach. All this stuff could have been easily prevented. Everything that's been going on recently. Daytona Beach Police Department and Volusia County Sheriff. Fuck you. You little bitches and hoes. I no, I don't go thinking that I'm just, like, making this video just for them to. It's just all of you. It's Cleveland. It's Baltimore. I've been in Baltimore. Yeah, someone to get into that. New York. It's Miami. Look at Miami Gardens. The police chief guy. He's gone. Okay. My Olmsted Township Police Department. One dude was jerking off in his car. His department got behind him. And wonder what we mean, what we remember. And they said, "Oh, we think it's innocent." The other one was watching porn and during the So both police chiefs, resigning. Cleveland, yeah, obviously. Puerto Rico, it's another mess. All this crime could not so much have been prevented, but it could have been turned into blessings. All we got to do is be vigilant. I like what Barack Hussein Obama said, that you are your brother's keeper. And how do you be your brother's keeper? Well, take care of yourself first, which is the easiest thing to do. And, you see a neighbor down, well, look out. And if you see something, say something to your neighborhood. It's good to have neighborhood watches. Just to be eyes, not to, like, try to find something, but the way we're loving our neighbors. This stuff is so easy. I remember a guy back in we had I was one of our teachers, and pretty much all of us were getting, like, at the very lowest score, like a C or something, C minus, in one of our, like, senior year of high school, North Olmsted, Ohio. I don't want to say her name, but one dude said, I think it's harder to fail than it is to pass. And I was blind, okay, by my senior year of high school. My family now is, saying I was never, like, disabled and stuff, special needs, whatever. And here I was, I still passed. My GPA dropped from above a 3.0 to, like, a 2.1 in high school because of my eyesight issues. I had LHON, you can, look it up, and of course other stuff too, neurological diseases. So I think it's harder for people to, like, get caught breaking that. I mean, when you're speeding, come on. I mean, reality is, it's harder to get caught. I mean, how many times have you driven by a police car You're like, oh, I was definitely going way over the speed limit, and look, you kind of like looking back a little bit, like they don't come after you. And the reality is, they really don't. I mean, we don't want to be bringing charges on people. But the whole point here is it starts with us first. Here we are in the United States of America. People don't realize this is the highest crime rate in the world. Yeah, there's other issues, elsewhere, but this is the highest crime rate in the world. We shouldn't be having these kind of crimes all the time happening. Um, some of the things that okay, well let's go ahead and mention it. Okay, one person I heard about a situation whereby she put together this belt with mug attached to the end of it. Another dude had a hammer. So I make fun of the police. I say there's a ballistic hammer situation. This hammer was, dude threw a hammer at somebody or something. I don't know how I just don't. I can't really talk too much about that. I don't know enough about it. I'm not a witness. This is all hearsay stuff. I might even like not have the situations like partly accurate even. But still, you see stuff like this, and Fort Lauderdale. I've been watching some recent things that's been going on, and that's just ghetto all can be. The things that come down about Fort Lauderdale, like really, broad daylight, Cleveland, broad daylight, gas stations, bang, bang, bang. Like, where are these things coming up? I mean, how do you have these criminals still walking the streets? Not just days, but weeks and months. Bernie Madoff, all the white collar crimes. But see, it's us that we're like right here. We're like almost encouraging it. It looks funny. Yeah, ha ha. You got away with this. It's a fetish for a lot of people. We gotta say something, y'all. So that's my prayer that not we're living in such a way. I'm living in such a way that nothing even needs to be said. They're just like what just happens. Oh my God, really? This person is hiding with this child, or this person is pilfering money from this fund, or not reporting these things, or we fully know about this company that's committing these egregious crimes. Oh, we know about this drug trafficking over down here by the corner, this girl who's being sold, this specific one right here, and look, I'm all into prostitution, legalizing it, and drug drug trafficking not being illegal, rather than just going to legalize it, so that we actually have proper disclosure on things and not turn the police into looking for drugs and stuff. I'm liking this background better. I'm keep testing this. Like what's my favorite spot? I like that palm tree back there. Look out at it a lot. Oh, so yeah, my prayer I received that, obviously with me, as the emperor, we're gonna bring, zero homicides, zero sex crimes, and zero drug crimes, zero zeros, and all people are just keep living happily, peacefully. This stuff does happen. I mean, Providence, Rhode Island, they brought in not just so much police, but I mean, okay, I'll go back to Fort Lauderdale, Broward County. I met a woman. She was a what do you call that thing? She was a deputy, okay, but she was more like they put her infiltrate these people. We got to infiltrate, like recreation centers and certain community groups, just having doing what I received. There we go. What is the success? What is working for us? We just do more of that. Like my book, Power in Your Weakness. I keep doing what we've been doing, but just doing what works, and follow that path of ease. Not just, racketeering. Oh, got another criminal. Got another criminal here. Got another criminal. Just pass them all along off to the prosecutor. I mean, we don't need to have police having jobs. North Olmsted, you little bitch. You horrible, nasty new police chief. Racist, dumb fuck. I'll make sure I remember to make this not for children, so you don't think I'm trying to. I'm really using dirty language just because these police think he wanted to add 2 new police officers. which is going to cost more in taxes, and of course, you know, patrolmen running around, and the more of this stuff, what it's doing is it's creating more like this vibration in the air and energy in the air for fear and potential for if you have more police crime, might as well commit more crimes. Instead, I mean, I'm thinking about what we did in North Olmsted. I mean, what is it that causes? And I receive God that we go to the paths that we find these patterns and triggers that's causing us to have zero crimes. And yeah, we had the issue of the lockdown in Miami. I don't think that's what it was. It was a curfew. Okay, we started instituting curfews and say, hey, you know what? This is going to cause zero crime, and that's a good thing for you businesses. And ooh, the children. Hey, they can be at home with mommy and daddy, and we'll all be safer. Families be happier. So we'll be able to, I don't want to say recruit, but just, look prettier and more opportunistic or something, whatever, for families and development in the communities. Safety, yeah, happiness. Health centers and Columbus. I mean, they did the best they could to bring, officers, which we got to get rid of the whole office police thing too. Get away from the 10th Amendment, okay? And do this in such a way that we're just going to scrap the whole thing and start all over and put people in situations whereby, yeah, we're matching the community. It does help when we have blacks with blacks. And, okay, fine, we realize that there's these white racists. So let's make sure we have other police, which are all racist. It doesn't mean if they're black or not, or white. So we'll get these racists with those racists just to work with them, There's a way to keep calm, and keep not and make peace, okay? We're going to force this. We're going to force it on people whether you like it or not. And ultimately, we need to make sure that children are with their mommy and daddy. That the children have rights to be with mommy and daddy at all times. And that's the ultimate answer. So that's what we receive, God, yeah. We follow these statistics. Stop messing around. Wow. I thank you all for having me share this and being a part of my prayers and seeing these miracles happen. My heart really goes out to victims of crimes, victims of what they call armed forces, military. Yeah, it's coming to an end too. Everybody's laying down their weapons, whatever those weapons are. Hallelujah. Yeah. Our weapons are loving words, kindness, gentleness, poise, love. I'm your leader. Amen. Thank you.